Hello and welcome to Story Mode. My name is Faith. This is my variety gaming channel here on YouTube. Hello, what's up? Welcome in. Hello to Cursed Aura and Thunder in the live chat. Thank you guys for being here. Hi. Sorry I'm running a little late. Life. We'll talk about it. And hello to my VOD watchers. Hello to you guys. Stacking watch hours in my YouTube studio. Thank you guys for coming back to check out the streams after I am live, when you can no longer chat with me directly. I just appreciate those views so much. You have no idea. We've been talking about working our way little by little to monetization, and that's the goal, and I'm so excited that we have made some significant progress, and we're going to talk about that too. So hello and welcome, Ari. You made it. Thunder, were you ambushed by a hobbit? I was not. I was not. That is not, it's a much less exciting story than that. But anyways, you guys, hello and welcome, and let's get this stuff out of the way really quickly. Updates. I shouldn't say really quickly because this is exciting, you guys. We gained 6 subscribers since our last live stream. We are up to 135 subs. We need 500 for monetization, but we are up 135. Thank you to anyone and everyone. I have a sneaking suspicion that you guys might be sharing my information, my link maybe, or whatever's happening to get us 6 more subs, like in a few days. So thank you guys so much for that. I mean, I dropped a couple of shorts and a music video, but I'm sure that had nothing to do with it. It's all you guys. And guys, we are up to 1,488 watch hours. We were at 420 last time we checked in. So that's a lot of watch hours. So thank you guys for watching the shorts. Thank you guys for watching the music video. Yeah, good times, you guys. We're just cranking right along. It's so exciting. So yeah, I still need 3,000 watch hours. We are about halfway there, which is very, very exciting. So thank you guys for helping me out and chipping away at it, because you know, when we achieve monetization, I will have memberships that I can offer. You guys can support the channel via memberships, and here are some of the things you guys can look forward to. Exclusive member streams with face cam, my goofy face. You guys know you miss it, you know you love it. You're gonna get to see it when we get to member streams. We will have just chatting streams. You know, if you guys want, we'll talk about it. We'll have just chatting streams. Requested games. This is something I actually might want to be a little more specific about. Really trying to get you guys to request games, and I know it's hard because you just want me to do what my heart tells me, but guess what? I'm picky. I'm real picky. There's not a lot of games out there that I'll just choose for myself, so I really need you guys to think about it. Excuse me, oh my gosh, the coffee just came up to say hello. What games you guys want me to try? Whether you think I'll like it or not, whether you think I will beat it or not, start thinking about it, because I really need you guys to get me requested games so I have content. We'll talk about that too. Also, behind the scenes videos of my spread, of my content creation process, of whatever random thing crosses my head at the time, as well as exclusive content that nobody else will see unless they are a member of the channel. So get excited for monetization, because there are good things coming. So there's that. Last little advert here, you guys. The Throne wishlist is live. It is a thing. And my birthday is next week. Cursed has been reminding me for a while now that my birthday is coming up, and that she's been scoping out the Throne wishlist for the channel. So if you're unfamiliar, Throne is a website where creators can list literally just stuff that they want. And I went ahead and I fluffed the Throne wish list just a bit, because big announcement. I will tell you when we transition into Tell Me Something Good. I'll tell you something good here in a minute. You better hang on. But the Throne wishlist is there to support the channel, to support content creation until I am monetized. If you ever really wanted to like contribute, support the channel in a monetary sense, and you can't super chat me and you can't tip me through Streamlabs or anything like that right now, you could contribute to a crowdfunded item on the Throne wishlist. So there are game specific things there, consoles, there's controllers, but I threw a couple of randos in there because it's birthday week next week. And you guys, we're we're gonna have a birthday stream next week. I'll tell you something good. We're gonna have a special stream. It's a birthday stream. What we're doing, I have a vague idea. I have a really vague idea of what we're doing. It may go long. It may be at a weird time. It may get out of control. But hey, we're going to have a birthday stream next week. Probably just sticking to Monday because that will be easiest for me. My birthday is Tuesday, so, you know, close enough. But anyways, you guys, it's going to be so fun. I hope you're able to catch it. I hope you're able to join. Again, not sure all the craziness that's going to take place. I still have to plan that out. Also, there may be some changes to the channel. Nothing crazy, just some more structural things. But yeah, get excited. We're going to have a special birthday stream next week. So that is my something good. I have others. But you guys tell me something good while I catch up with chat real quick. I'm glad you guys love the intro song, by the way. I also love it. And I also loved making a new music video. I love putting those together. I love stitching together gameplay trailers and cinematic pieces to try to link them up, oh, something just happened. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Cursed, what did you do? Somebody bought me the nightlight. Thank you. Thank you. Happy birthday to me. That was a Legend of Zelda. That's actually the Sheikah emblem on like an iridescent nightlight thing that I just found. And I'm like, ooh. Ooh. Cursed, I know. Cursed, I know. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I heard the little thing and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not on the right screen. I wonder if I can put that alert on every screen. Maybe, maybe not. Thank you, Cursed. Thank you so much. Oh! Oh! Break it down. Break it down. What? We'll do the jingle one more time. You guys tell me something good. Glad you liked the song. Had a lot of fun making a new video. And more videos to come. I didn't have to stop for supper, Cursed. Guys, I needed to take a nap. I needed to take a nap. It caught up with me and it was like 5 and I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to start at 6 and like, I just need to nap. So I pushed stream back for a half hour, kind of like I did earlier. I don't plan to make a habit of it, but no, I really needed a nap because otherwise, even with coffee, which I also have, happy Friday, by the way, you guys, happy weekend. Excuse me, I'm having a late night cup of coffee as well to perk me up because I was just a little fuzzy in the brain and I thought, you know what? I'm trying to come to these streams full of energy and enthusiasm and stuff to talk about. So let's just give my stuff the best chance. Give myself the best chance. So yeah, so not supper. You were making a Hobbit show. Second supper? Second supper? Yes. No, it was a nap. I really needed a nap. And I took one and like my eyes are kind of burny and stuff because like it was a weird one. I didn't like pop up fresh as a daisy, but it helped. It helped and I'm glad that I did it. Oh, let's see. It is fantastic, Ara. I did not think so. Shorts, I'm gonna rep the shorts. I don't hate making them. Those two were pretty easy. Honestly, because I obviously just clipped them from our last stream, but they bring eyes to the channel, and it was really helpful. So I don't know how much it was just the shorts. I don't know because like there's only like 14 views on the music video, so I know it's not the music video, but the shorts got tons of views. So I need to keep that work up. I need to keep that up. So yeah, it is exciting. We are just rolling right along. You have VOD backlog to catch up on. That's exciting. I appreciate your dedication. I know what BTS means behind the scenes. My brain immediately goes to the K-pop band, as it does for even though I never... Same. I've never heard a single song. Same. Aris says, yay. I won't be able to make it on Monday's birthday stream. That makes me so sad. I did nothing at all. You're welcome. Aw, you guys. My something good, my new alarm clock, the Alarmo, is doing its job and encouraging me to go to bed at better times. Have made it to bed before midnight the last 2 days because of it. Congratulations and good job. Cute little clock. Such a cute little clock. Is it like, is it amazing? Does it do any tricks? It's a Nintendo product, so does it do any tricks? I don't know. My random good thing for the day, I've been deep diving into the history of the electronic battleship board game. Electronic. Does it make noise? I have the non-electronic version. I own Battleship. I'm trying to think of the electric. I'm assuming it has lights and noises. I'm like, what else are you gonna put in Battleship? That's so fun. What a classic. What a classic. Battleship is really fun. Something good for me. I've made some new friends who enjoy the same crafty things as me, and it's so nice. That's so great, Kirst, to have somebody to share it with. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm genuinely sorry. I just woke up from a nap. Okay. Genuinely happy for you. That's awesome. Yeah, there are a bunch of versions. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, okay. Great, you guys. Excellent. Excellent. Birthday stream. You guys enjoyed the intro. I can make a different song the outro if you want, Thunder, if it hurts your feelings to hear it when I'm leaving. I have more good news. So I applied for the Amazon Flex app. If you guys aren't familiar, it's basically DoorDash or Uber Eats, but for Amazon packages. So I signed up for it ages ago, and I've been on a wait list forever. So they're basically just waiting for demand to kind of pop up in my area that I gave them of here's kind of where I am, and here's where I can deliver. So it's basically like a little side hustle, and I will be delivering Amazon packages with my own car, and it's really personalized. So you just kind of go in and you grab a load, and then you have delivery destinations and you drive around and deliver. So I'm like, you know what? I already am a delivery driver, kind of already understand the concept. And I need a side hustle. I need some supplemental income. So we're pushing for monetization on the channel. But yeah, I got the alert finally that they had some openings and some opportunities. So I did the onboarding process, and I'm just waiting for some things to clear. And hopefully I can start picking up some shifts, some delivery shifts this coming week. And the timing is insane because I am off all next week. Because of course I am, because that's how my job is. So example, I just got paid. The next paycheck I get, I will be paid for 4 days out of 2 weeks. That's why it's problematic, is because these big breaks happen a lot throughout the year. So I'm excited. I'm nervous because I'm always nervous to try a new thing, especially if there's I don't know, accountability involved. It's I got to get there on time. I got to deliver these packages within a certain window frame, time frame. I've got to get the vest and do the stuff and be careful and blah, blah, blah. So, it's a job. I'm thinking of it probably more seriously than I need to, but so I'm just kind of nervous, but, I think that's going to be great. And I hope I get to do it, give it a try this week. It's kind of best case scenario because I won't have my full-time job on top of trying this new thing, on top of the Microsoft Office suite studying that I'm going to do, on top of what else is going on this week. I'm taking the cat to the vet, and content. I'm going to be working on content. I'm going to be making shorts. I'm going to be making some videos, hopefully, for you guys, and some other things. So I just have a ton of to-dos, and I need to sit down and make myself a schedule. But I'm excited to give it a try and see how lucrative that could be, how much I could actually earn. So yeah, so that's good, and I'm excited, and I'll keep you guys posted. How about that? It's now themed with ACNH, so I have Tom Nook greeting me, and the sounds are straight out of the game. That's so fun. You can't have Isabel. She'd be cuter if she was like, "Good morning." Here's a question for chat, because I'm indecisive. Do I order a bacon and egg burger or a plain croissant for breakfast? Protein all day. Coffee is a given. Why not both? Different stores. Oh, egg and bacon. Ara said yes. To answer your question, yes. Thunder will survive. I'll just have to pivot into logging into RTM immediately after stream. That sounds really good. It's a great opportunity, and like I said, the timing is kind of perfect, and I'll have a week to kind of wrap my brain around it and see how it goes. And since you can pick out your own shit, they call them blocks or something, so you don't have to commit to a whole day. You can do a couple of hours. I'm not really sure because I haven't gotten past the onboarding process to see how the app actually works as to what you sign up for, but it's super flexible. So I mean, this is something I could do twice a week, on top of my full-time job under normal circumstances, and still just be making a little bit extra on the side. Or I could go hard and just basically work 2 jobs for a hot minute and build up a little bit of, cash in the account and all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll see how it goes and how best it will serve me. And it could be another thing where it's like, you know what, I don't want to do this, but I'm not committing myself to a job. It's like it's a gig. So maybe, it's maybe I'm not a fan. I'm kind of nervous. Like, are they gonna send me to the bad side of town? Because everybody orders from Amazon, right? So it's very flexible. It basically feels like easy money because it's what I already do for a living. Plus, these are little, I'm sure some of the packages will have some heft, but they're not going to give me anything. Like, they're giving me like a mattress or something. So I use my own car. It's just me, myself, and I. You guys know I'm an introvert and I love to just work on my own. So yeah, I'm excited. I'll stop talking about it. Sorry. This is why we talk for too long at the front of streams, because I just won't shut up about the same stuff. Okay. I love that, Faith. An extra little bit of cashola never goes astray. It's so true. I'm excited to see what it can do for me. Meanwhile, I'm going to attempt to load up RTM during stream so I get some playtime and do it. There was an update. I'm sure you guys saw. Yesterday, I think they went live with an update. I haven't picked up the game myself, but a lot of bug fixes, allegedly. I did go through the... Give me a second. Patch notes. Where's the term? I did go through the patch notes on the website, and there's a lot of good stuff in there. A lot of good stuff. Nice. Got to get the daily fix, right? Of coffee? Of protein? Daily fix? What do you mean? Mako, how's he traveling? He's good. He's good. He definitely has a skin condition, though. I put the cone on him. And he had the cone on for, it might not even have been a week. It drives me, guys. I can't stand it. He's so miserable in that cone. And I wish I could just not project. He's a cat. This is going to break some hearts. He's a cat, not a person. And it would make my life easier if I didn't attribute human feelings to him. So yes, he's miserable in the cone because of course he is, because he's impaired. However, I give in too quickly because I am getting anxious. I am getting emotional about how uncomfortable my cat is, which is absurd because I'm trying to get him healthy. But anyways, he wasn't in the cone for quite as long as I had originally planned, but I was keeping an eye on him. I was checking his trouble spots. And I was like, he doesn't have any more scabs developing, so he's probably not going to scratch. When I take the cone off, clipped his nails like as close as I dared on those back feet because they just get so long and razor sharp so fast. Did that, gave him a good brushing, like the whole thing, took the cone off because all the trouble areas I knew about had cleared up. And then literally like same day or the next day, he cleaned himself incessantly, right? Because he hasn't been able to for almost a week. I noticed there is a spot on the outside of a leg I told you guys about. There is now a spot on the inside of that same leg that is red and irritated and scabby. So I think he's got something going on. So yeah, I had already planned to take him in just for a checkup on Monday. So we're going to go in and I'm going to point it out to the vet and see what they have to say about it. So yeah, he's fine. He's living life. He's full of mischief and wonder, but I think he officially has a skin condition because now he's getting patches of like irritation. So yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have it set to random. Oh, that's fantastic flexibility. Yes. Keep an eye out for cool people too. There's a chick I follow on TikTok who has like a whole fridge set up for delivery people to take drinks and snacks. That's so funny. I mean, ideally, I'm not making contact, honestly. I just want to drop the package and run, but we'll see. She even has a claw machine for prizes so people can do things. That's so funny. She just wants to be a TikTok star. Amazing. Another something good for me. I finally got around to connecting the dock for my Switch 2 to the TV this morning. So we're charging so I can do some ACNH on TV. That's excellent. Daily fix of RTM. That's the last time I played was a month ago. Gotcha. Same, I'm really, really behind on my build quota. I couldn't tell you the last time I picked up RTM. I keep falling asleep before I can log in. That's so funny, you guys. I picked up Dead Space because it looks spooky and fun, and I'm currently downloading Cyberpunk to see if I like it or not. Oh my gosh, cursed. I can't imagine you playing Cyberpunk, but you played Red Dead Redemption. So you've played like violent, intense games before. Cyberpunk, I feel like, is not your jam, but I'll be very interested to see how that goes. Oh, yeah, she just has them out front, so no contact required. Oh, gotcha. Oh, fancy. So fancy. Yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted as to how that goes. We got a lot of good stuff going on, you guys. How exciting. How exciting. Okay, we talked about monetization. We talked about potential member perks. We talked about something good. We talked about the throne wish list. I announced a birthday stream. Get excited. I don't know what's going to happen. It's probably going to be the most basic stream. It'll be so disappointing. But we are going to have a special stream for that. I'm losing it because I'm trying to navigate towards the game. Okay. That's it, you guys. And yes, there's an RTM update, and I have plans for RTM. And hopefully I can work on it this week, and you guys stay tuned for what that is. Okay. Do you guys want to play Animal Crossing? I think we should play some Animal Crossing. By the way, I had a blast playing Breath of the Wild with you guys last time. However, when I listened back to the stream, you couldn't hear gameplay at all. And I have a default setting for the Switch for volume, so please be very brutally honest with me when and if you guys can hear the game or not, because you could not hear that game at all when I listen. Very slightly. Yes, we could. I mean, I could hear it. Excuse me. Unless they took it out for the VOD, and like I said, you could hear it decent. I don't understand, you guys, how our hearing experiences can be so different. I don't listen in headphones. I don't think Kirst listens in headphones. Maybe she does. I listen to open speaker, my desktop audio speakers on my computer, or I'm listening to my Bluetooth speaker in the van that I drive for delivery. And I can't hear. I can hear me. Great. Can't hear the game. Just speakers for me. Yeah, I am baffled. I am baffled. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll figure it out. But yeah, just keep me posted. It doesn't have to be the loudest thing on earth, but I do want you guys to be able to hear Sufflebot. I hate having these villagers on the island. Anyways, welcome back. Welcome back. There's nothing looks different. Oh, houses around the beach. I did that. I started clearing some stuff out of the way because we need to start mapping out some roads for this island. Ara listens on headphones. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the feedback I'm getting, I feel like, is speaker. But then I listen to it on speaker and I can't hear the game at all. But anyways, water under the bridge, right? Where should I start? Let's look at progress. I did work on this island just a smidge a few days ago. And we'll take a look. Check it out. Check out the Easter egg tree farm. I need to just call it a farm. I need to not pretend to call it a vineyard or anything else. It's just a farm. So we've got some more barrels out here. We've got some of the eggs dropped on the ground. We've got the code laid. And yeah, there's that. There's that. I listened to it on loudspeaker at work. I certainly hope so. Hello, Thunder's coworkers. Hello and welcome to the live stream. Okay, so there's that. Here is this, my friends, the little walkway here. So I did go and get those green mums that I was talking about. I also got some pink ones. And of course, they are taking over. So there's just supposed to be a single row flanking the walkway here. But this is that. Very cute, right? Very cute. Here's what's going on the front of the factory. This has been fluffed out a little bit. Oh, I just realized the cherry blossom trees have moved on. So I need to fix my time, because I think I want to keep them. I think I want to keep the cherry blossom. I think the pink was cutting the green very well. But obviously, the triangular topiary, I'm sorry, the round topiary, is what's supposed to go in this gap. Cursed. After all of our struggle, right? Obviously, the topiary is supposed to go in the gap. It's tall, it's big enough to fill the space, but it's not too big to go in between the trees. So that is the solution for that. Also, these are white plumeria shrubs. And more green mums. So yeah, that's what's going on the outside. Some progress. And then I went to Treasure Island. I'm sorry, I didn't really go to Treasure Islands. I used order bots mostly. to go ahead and stock up on some stuff to help us out. Give me 1 second, you guys. I need to turn down speaking of the music, I need to turn it down just a smidge in my headphones. It's a little too loud for me. All right. So we're working on that. I need to go back in time and bring the cherry trees back. I don't think anything new on the first floor, but I did go ahead and grab yellow steel fence to break up this gray mess up here a little bit. So we had some options. We had blue. I think we might have had a green one and a yellow one. And for some reason, the brightness of the yellow just appealed to me. So now we have our barrier at the top of these cliffs, and it is yellow steel fence. This up here has not changed since the last time we looked at it. So here's manufacturing going on back here. Here is quality control happening right here. And then we go down on this level, and I am working on the painting section. So our bunnies are going to be featured down here. So we've got a plain white bunny, and at some point they magically turn into painted bunnies. So I'm trying to find some cool piece of equipment to put in between these countertops. But other than that, yeah, the bunnies are getting painted down here. We've got some hardware behind me. But spray cans, paint cans, and then the little painting set for details I thought made sense and was a fun little asset over here. Now the other thing I worked on, I finally built the shipping receiving area, if you will. So I just threw some things out here to remind me of what I'm going for. And then you guys, I got some streets started with these trucks on them for exiting with our shipment, for taking them somewhere. So this whole structure got built. Some other things got fluffed out. The entrance got worked on quite a bit. And the Easter egg forest is, excuse me, is complete. And you know what's really sad? You know what's really sad? 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 tiles. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. This side is closer, but here's the thing, it's perfectly balanced in the middle of the actual building. Actually, is it perfect? Is it off 1 tile? Do I need to shift the whole... I have to shift the whole thing over, you guys. I just realized the whole thing has to pop over a single tile to the right. It's not in the middle. I thought it was in the middle. Wait, because... No, because if I do that, then it's going to be... Okay, this is one of those situations, you guys. If this is the true middle, where the wall breaks, this tile is either a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right. Yikes. Yikes. So if I put it over here, it's going to be off too anyways. I don't know what to do. This gap makes me very sad. I'll have to find something fun to put there. Oh, the joys. The joys. The joys. And, let's see. Did I do anything else? I don't think so. Hi, Tulin. Look, Ara, thanks to you, Tulin is on the island. Hey, buddy. Yeah, the middle is in the middle. Right. So if I really, my heart screams for perfection. The entire structure, basically the cliffs underneath all of these walls, would have to be changed. The whole thing would have to just get flipped upside down. We're not going to do that. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. Oh my gosh. I wish. If I actually controlled the work loudspeakers, it would be nerd heaven every day. That's so cute. Thank you. Wait, has Animal Crossing always been isometric? Why am I remembering a 3D version? It's always been this. Is this not 3-dimensional? Are you making a joke? I'm not smart enough. The yellow is a win. I liked it. I liked how bright it was. It was a good pop of color. The bunny. The bunny. Oh, I love the bunny. You guys want to know funny stories. So do you remember when Thunder steamrolled our live stream by making me think about VeggieTales? And then we watched the Yodeling Veterinarian of the Alps video on YouTube. That video got slapped with a copyright claim. Which I think I said which I think I said could potentially happen when we did it. I was like, I hope I don't get a copyright strike. I totally did for playing that video because I don't have the rights to it. But it's fine. It's not like I'm in trouble or anything. It just means that if and when I do get monetized, I won't be making any ad revenue off of that video specifically, which is fine. Which is totally fine. So funny. But yeah, the bunny song. And Thunder, did you know that they actually, I think they changed the bunny song. I think people complained because the lyrics were too aggressive. Like, I don't love my mom or my dad, just the bunny. Or like whatever they say in the thing. They rewrote the song. It's not the same anymore. The home-loving, just sweet little Christian people couldn't take the idea of idolatry actually being as bad as it actually is. So funny. I'm so sad they had to change it. Grid malfunction like Narvi's Forge. The bane of my existence. You mean how RTM's not symmetrical? My amiibos are still unrealized, so sad. Actually, I should do Ganondorf and get I almost said Minerva. Get Minoru in here. Of course it did, yeah. Sorry, no, it's fine. It is both in a way Faith. The game world is in a set angle, but the characters are 3D. That's an epic retcon. Yeah, I just know the song is different. I don't know what they replaced some of those lyrics with. But the one that's like, I don't love my mom or my dad, just the bunny, was original. Because obviously they're telling the story of the idol of Nebuchadnezzar or whatever. So like, I guess people got really mad. The little kids were talking about not loving their moms and dads or something. It's so absurd. Anyways. Oh, I'm such a mess. So that's our progress. And then, like I said, I moved villager houses out onto the beaches so I had more open space to work with because you guys, we gotta lay these roads, and I keep saying it. Here's what's really weird about this island. Every time I pick it up, my brain goes in 1,000 different directions. I am not like set on what I build the neighborhood because I need to map that out too. Build the streets. Do I start from the bottom? Do I start from the factory? Do I start from the neighborhood? And then I'll be like, oh, but I still need to finish the factory, so let's go work on the factory. Oh my gosh, but we need to work on the farm. So like, I am having such a hard time locking it in for this island. No surprise, I'm very rusty. But yeah, it's a whole thing. So I think for today, I'm gonna bite the bullet and try to map out the neighborhood. I used to be so good at this. I don't know what happened. But basically, this is my outer line. This is the outer edge for where we can build without disruption. So I could build literally a wall that goes all the way up and down this path right here. And then we know that the neighborhood is going to go on a vertical road. And I'm going to do 5 houses on this side, going vertically. And then there'll be a street. And then on the other side of the street, there'll be 5 houses going vertically. We know that's what we want to do. Here's the thing. I have to do some kind of terraforming on this island, and not just the factory. But maybe the neighborhood isn't the answer for that. And then also, if I do terraform, what do I do with the road? How do I have a perfect, complete road that makes sense? If I start breaking up the island into, like, water features and cliffs and stuff. You guys, I'm having such a hard time. Okay, so here's what I need to do. I need to get into this mode. And I need to figure out how much clearance space, how many tiles I want. Open around the houses for decor and stuff like that. And go from there. So this is my outer perimeter. This is obviously, this back part of the island is a straight line. You don't have to worry about it. You'll be able to build all the way across the back without having to mark it. It is completely flat and flush. The front, not quite, but easier to deal with in the front. Okay, so here's the outer corner from where I can work from. Here's my question to myself. Do I want a road going behind the neighborhood that connects to the road, like an intersection that connects to the road that's going down vertically? Or am I doing a cul-de-sac kind of situation which is when a neighborhood street ends in kind of a rounded edge. Now, I can't do that with my path, but basically, does the street just come to an end in some tasteful kind of way? Maybe with a parking lot. I always cap my streets with parking lots because it's the most natural way to do it in this game. What do you guys think? Do we need to have a road that goes behind the houses so that there is a intersection that connects the vertical road? Because we have a road down here from the entrance, and then we have road coming off of the factory. Do you like a good cul-de-sac? I might have to get a different path. I think there are some. I think there are some paths out there created that I could do a cul-de-sac with. But then my house layout is going to be really weird. Because I would feel like I would have to put a house on at least the outer two corners of a rounded... This is going to be so hard. But I feel like we have to start at the back because starting from the front, I'm not going to know how much space I need. Because, I mean, I still want to plant trees. I want to have stuff happening. It's not just going to be like a flat road with just houses next to it. You know what I mean? There's going to be decor and stuff filling it out. So I need space for all of that. We have to investigate. Let's see if I can find a code really quickly. Go on Pinterest real quick. I know I've seen some. ACNH cul-de-sac path code. Path code. Okay. The game is trying to tell me how to do it. Oh, here's a layout for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no. Do I need to do this? This is a house layout where there's 2 cul-de-sacs attached to each other with a connection in the middle, and it fits all 10 houses. What? Oh, what? Oh, here it is. Oh, here's a good one. Is this a call-in code? Okay, but this is a fall-themed road. So I don't want to do that because it's springtime. Maybe I just have to do the layout. Ooh, what's this? Village cul-de-sac. This looks promising. Is there a, design code for it? Kind of important. Kind of important if you're going to post it on the internet. It'll be, excuse me, it'll be interesting to see some building here. Been curious about this build system. Yes, we'll get it going here as soon as I can wrap my brain around it. Okay, this isn't bad either, but that's really bright. I like this one, but there's no code. Colin Crossing? I mean, that's nice he's got several codes, though. That doesn't actually help me to just say it's Colin. Ooh, this is nice. Do we have a code for this one? Are people speaking in French on this post? I don't speak French. Alright, do we have... Ooh, this one's really pretty. Give me a code. Do we know Colin's codes? He's got, like, a bunch. Guys, I'm dying here. Kathleen, what? Hi, Kathleen. Welcome in. It's kind of less building and more decorating, but it does get called building. Yes, fair. Fair distinction. Guys, I'm dying here. Nobody will give a code for these. Ooh, here we go. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can make this happen. Because... Yes, but you know how, like, he has different sets on different design codes? His MA from that? Is that what I need to do? Will that show me all of it? Like, all of his stuff? Because he has multiple ones, is the problem. So I don't know which one which thing is on. How is the indecision making? Not going great. We decided to build a cul-de-sac at the back of the neighborhood, though. So I have to find a appropriate code for that. Okay, so this... I don't know if this is a call-in code. We're going to find out. Ah! 7... Oh, no, 5. 9, 1. OMG. 7322. Alright, let's see. Pickle. This is a pickle code. O-M to the G. This is very Colin-esque, though. Look at these tiles. Look at these blocks. This is gonna take forever because I don't know what I need and I don't want all of it, but maybe I do have to have all of it to do this cul-de-sac. I wish I could show you guys what I'm looking at. Alright, here's a call-in code. I'm more comfortable with call-in codes. Okay, so this one is 6241. Now this one has like angled tiles, so I think we can make a cul-de-sac happen. 0829. $6960. Because I remember when we did the real core island, we were having so much trouble finding the road I was looking for. Because Colin had multiple thingy-doos. Alright. Oh, this looks familiar. This looks like the one we did for the real core island. That's fine. This is a good road. Fine, whatever. It can be repetitive. Okay, so that's the inner left corner. This is the inner right corner. TR, top right, top left, top. Okay. So all I gotta do, which is really nice about this system, is I can simply replace the designs that I already have with these, and then the designs I've already put on the ground will change right along with it. So I just need to make sure I do the right ones. The trick is getting the right stuff. And then I've got to figure out which angles I need to make this happen. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, I have these angled codes. Would this not work for our purposes as is already? Am I insane? Can I use the road I already have? You should favorite him while you're at it. I should. I should. Okay, I'm not... I do want cross... Ugh! I do want crosswalks. I don't want crosswalks. You guys said yes. It's too late. It's too late. Because now I have to go find the other code to replace the tiles that I swapped out. It's fine. Okay. I mean, yes, you're insane, but... So this is just going to take forever because this is like beyond a 9-tile path. This is tons of stuff. This is that all or nothing thing we were talking about last stream. When I go for it, I just go for it. And it could be a mistake. But I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Oh, I didn't want to use the same road though. It's a great code. I was trying to switch things up. Oh well. If it's not broke, I guess. Go with it. Where's everybody at in the 3.0 update? Have you guys finished your hotels? Are you even playing? Are we getting all excited about nothing? Also, by the way, did anybody else watch the State of Play? The PlayStation State of Play yesterday? So much stuff. So much stuff. It looks so cool. And, spoiler, not spoiler. I may have found a game in that direct. It's not a direct. In the State of Play that we might try. But it's a secret and I'm not going to tell you because I don't know. Because I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I've done basically nothing. So people were getting hyped for no reason. So funny. Like, I know you guys are busy, but... yeah. It was like an hour, a little over an hour long, or maybe under an hour. But I was hearing hype on the internet that, like, it was the biggest State of Play that they've had in forever. It was very cool. It got me very inspired. You know what? It made me want to write. Because people come up with the coolest ideas for games, like in terms of story and just elements and stuff. And I was like, oh, I just want to write like an epic story. Because there's just all these good ideas that these people are just pumping into these games that I'm not going to play, right? But looks so good. It's so interesting. I want to make stuff like that too. So did you load a custom tile set to use? I'm working on it, Thunder. I have to go tile by tile. So I did find one, but I've got to copy it in first so that I can use it freely on my island. And there's a lot of parts to it. Because ACNH is also on a grid system, but it's literally a tile grid. So this is the... whatever, I don't know what the dimensions technically are in the game, but like these tiles to actually fill a space and create shapes, you have to go tile by tile. You kind of build it like a little puzzle. When it comes to custom designs like this. I've lost track of what I'm looking for. No! I wanted to see what was in my freaking thing. 624. I guess I need to grab a tile to replace before I can do that. 0829. Six, 960. Please be the right thing, please. Yes. Okay. So I did grab some crosswalk, so let's keep grabbing crosswalk because I do want that, and then we'll see what I have in here. Okay, so I've got... I need... Shoot! I need these. I need these outside corners. And I have to like visualize it because when things load in, it doesn't always work the way you want it to. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Do I just need to grab all of it, really, at the end of the day? There's a John Wick game coming out. Spoiler alert. They're making a John Wick game. I forced Marcus to watch the trailer. I told him to close his eyes. And then I started the trailer on YouTube on our TV and I was like, I have a surprise for you. And it's funny because the cinematic was really cool, but the actual gameplay didn't look that polished. Now, granted, they're in, you know, kind of like almost pre-development. It's not really anywhere near even having a release date or even a release year they didn't put on there. But yeah, it was it was fun to be like, close your eyes. I have a surprise for you. There's a John Wick game coming, which he's not gonna play. He's not gonna play. He's not a gamer. He's not a gamer and he knows it, even if he would like to be. And like the trailers I did force him to watch of stuff that just looked really cool. He's just like, man, I wish I was actually gonna play this stuff. But he just knows at the end of the day, it's not what he's gonna choose to spend his time on. So we save a lot of money that way. Him not being delusional about it. All right, you guys. We got these. We got this. I feel like I need these as well. Do I need these or did I already grab these? I already grabbed it. It's right here. So is there an outer? Or that's what these two were supposed to be. Are these two out? Okay, so I do have those pieces. I don't know why I have this. Why do I have this? Okay, is that it? I don't... I'm so scared. And like, executive decision right now, I'm absolutely refusing to put lanes. So I don't need these dashes to divide the lanes because it's not about that. It's just about the general aesthetic of having a street. It's not supposed to be functional. Because when we did the Real Core Island and I insisted on having lanes, the roads was humongous. It was ridiculous. Okay, I think I have everything that I need. And we're gonna keep it nice and thin. Oh, but what about these up here? Did I get these? I don't think I did. Top right? Yes. Top right, top left, middle. Okay. And then I got these inner corners. All right, let's... Oh, no! Why is... I cursed! I already forgot. Don't yell at me. It's hard. 0829. I think that nap might have done more harm than good. 0829 6960. There we go. Cursed. Don't yell at me. Why doesn't it show me an option to favorite him? It says back or select. What do I do to favorite him? Like, I'm not being prompted. What am I missing? How do I do it? Do I select one? I'm not mad, just disappointed. Favorite. Okay, it's in this screen. It's in this screen. Okay, got it. Stop yelling at me, I got it. Okay, there, done. All right, get me out of here. Get me out of here, Curse is so mad. Okay, let's see what that did for our lives. This is a lovely street code. In the end, it will be worth it. Gosh, this island is so large. I mean, look at how good that looks. That looks amazing. Okay. We have to build a cul-de-sac. I need a template. Because I don't know how to do this. Okay, so if I want to be generous, I'm going to give myself at least... So there has to... Okay. This is the absolute outer boundary. I want there to be space for, like, trees and stuff. So let's do 2 tiles. And then there has to be sidewalk, which ideally is a single tile, but, well, I don't know. We'll figure that out. And then this is where potentially the street would start and maybe even the angle. And I don't even know if this is like far enough in from the outside. But let's it's gonna be trial and error. I have no other way to do this, Kirst, unless you have like a thing you can share in the Discord. You can DM me like, here's how you here's a little template, here's a little map to show you how to do this. Because basically we've got to create these angled edges. Sadly, I do not. You don't have the answers. You wing it? If I wasn't on a live stream, that would be an acceptable method. So I guess this would be my... Okay, so all I have to do is make sure these sides are even, right? So like right now it's 3 tiles. Okay, let me make a little one and then maybe I'll understand what I need to do. Right? This is right? Do this. Like, basically, it just needs to be bigger. This is a roundabout. I'll call this Akka. Okay, so this would be the outside, and then we would have the inside pieces that I grabbed that look amazing. I mean, this code is incredible, to say the least. So it's gonna bring it to life. And then those teeny tiny little corners that I grabbed, the little details that are very, very important. There it is. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, that messes that up a little bit, though. I do need to organize this code better, because, like, this... Well, I guess if I put this in, it'll just blend. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. No crisis. No crisis. And this will be the shadowed edge back here. Okay, and then I would do however many tiles of just road to fill it in. How much though? Because if my road is 3 tiles of just road, this needs to be that as well. So then we would do something like this. Here we go. Here we go. I'm figuring it out. I have skills. Okay, so we're looking at something like this. We're looking at something like this. Okay, that's not so bad. It's just a matter of figuring out how much. So if I need to have 3 tiles of road, and then, ooh, the real question is, do I put houses off of the outside corners of this? And then the rest of them straight down. So if I did like 1, 2, technically I could do 3 houses. Or do we just want to do the cul-de-sac, make it cute, and like use plants and all that fun stuff? bring it down into the street that we originally planning, and just put the houses on either side of the vertical street. And just let the cul-de-sac be decorative and not actually like neighborhood. What do we think of that? Somebody tell me. Because then I need to decide. I think I'm okay with this much space on the outside, but from the top, do I want a little more space? And then the question is, you like the idea of the houses? That makes it so much harder. That makes it so much harder though. Okay. This is the wrong code. Is that right? Is that, did I do 3 tiles? I feel like I did 3 tiles. One, 2, I did 4! Ah! It's 4 tiles, okay. So this is the proper width of the road. Okay. And plus sidewalk, which we'll use this code for now. There's a good chance that I will change it because I don't love these big single cubes as a sidewalk code. It gets a little too, I don't know, tile-esque. And even though that's not terribly inaccurate, like there are sidewalks like that, I generally want something a little bit more realistic. Okay, so this is way too close. Because a house, villager house is 4x4, yeah? So I probably want fence. So this is like my outer barrier, which I might want a tree or something. So I'm probably gonna want fencing. Probably hedges. I can't believe I haven't grabbed hedges yet for this island, for this restarted island. And then I want to do some room around the house for yard stuff. Kerr says, yes, the houses are 4x4. So how much clearance on the sides? This is what, 4 tiles? Only 3, okay. So that's 3 tiles of clearance. Is that too much clearance? I don't think so, because I always end up putting like a bistro table. Not the bistro table, but even like the iron table and chairs. I think, do I want more clearance than that? Do I? I don't know what I want. So 1, 2, we'll just line it all up. So that's 4, so 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the house, and then another 3 tiles of clearance because of symmetry. And then another fence line. How much room do you have on the other side of the road? I mean, this is this side of the road on this end of the island. So I'm not sure what you mean by that. So, outer barrier, which I will decorate and do stuff like in this limited space. So the fence line can consistently go straight up and down here. 3 tiles of clearance between the fence and the house itself. And then another 3 tiles of clearance between the house and the other fence line. And then sidewalk. I mean tons. Because there's nothing over there yet. Oh my gosh. Oh, fence line. This is so much room. 3 tiles of clearance. We'll just do 4 tiles straight for the house. Oh my gosh, Cursed, you called it! It's right on top of the factory. Oh, you called it. Fence line. So yeah. That is no space for anything. Okay. Now, here's an option. Instead of, and this actually might be better because it might give us a better vantage point. Instead of having the driveways for the warehouse coming out of this side, we could have them coming down the front. And the road coming out of here. We might have to do that. Because I don't want to put the neighborhood anywhere else, you know? Like, I don't want to put it in the middle, which I can't because of resident services. I don't want to push it all the way down to the front of the island either. But I guess we could do that. We could measure out how far. We could have the road that's coming off of the airport line up as the road that goes to the neighborhood. And then up to the... Oh, actually, that might work because it'll be a big U shape. Because if we make the warehouse space come out of the front of the factory instead of out of the side, that road would come straight down vertically. It could connect with the road that's already placed in front of the airport. And then that would go horizontal across the front of the island. And then it would cut back up and go vertically up into the neighborhood and end in a cul-de-sac. Kind of weird because the road that the delivery trucks are on are just going straight to the neighborhood. And I don't know what I had planned. I wonder if we could do... That's just not very realistic, and I know that that's not the point. I wonder if we kept the trucks coming out of the side. If I could do some clever terraforming that basically makes it look like they go into tunnels. Like a highway, basically. Like they just go... Like the road just disappears underground along the top of the island. And then I could push the neighborhood down to be like in front of that terraforming, in front of those cliffs. Does that make sense? You could move Nook's Cranny up there. For what purpose? Like put it on top of the cliff if I make tunnels for the trucks to go into? Because the problem is if you're talking about on the side of the factory, having the trucks come down the front instead of the side, that's because the neighborhood is pushing up against the factory already, so I don't need to... For the delivery of eggs from the trucks because it's a store. I get the logic. That's like 5 feet of transport, though. I think my instinct is that the trucks were leaving. Like, they were just straight up driving away, like, going to, like, how semi-trucks deliver goods. I think was what I was imagining. Not like, I'm gonna drive this big truck down the street for 5 feet and then drop off my load at the store. But it is logical. There is logic to your logic. Then that means I have to try to come up with a tunnel. And I have messed around with this idea before. And I've only really succeed is a strong word. It only made sense from a vertical POV. I've never done it from a side POV. I guess with the train station I kind of did, but like, those are tracks that went through a place that you could see. Because if you have a code for a road going vertical and you build a cliff, like, when you get on top of that cliff and look down, it's just blatantly a road going underneath a horizontal cliff. So the road is vertical, the cliff is horizontal, and that's the impression that you get. So I wonder how well we could imitate a tunnel by just having flat cliffs like that side actually visible. Because then what else could we do? We could keep toying with the idea that the trucks go into a tunnel. We have the road going vertically from the front of the factory instead of the side. And then at some point, I terraform a cliff. But if you have anything coming on the other side of that cliff, it's just not going to make any sense. Oh! What to do? What to do? Okay, well, if we built... if we built a tunnel... Oh, I wasn't ready, you guys. I wasn't ready for how much this was going to be. But this is how you know you're making something good, at least. I will take comfort in that. If you're actually trying this hard, it's probably going to be a good amount of work. If you're like, I don't care and it's just going to look whatever it is, it's probably not going to turn out that great. Nothing worthwhile ever came easy, right? Is that the saying? No, Cursed, I have plenty of room on the left side. There's nothing over there. Alright, so if the road comes all the way out here, and then I built... Hi, Celia. Hi, honey. I think she's a dreamie for this island, but she's visiting and I can't invite her to stay. Celia is spring incarnate. Look at her. She is such a spring eagle. Anyways. How much cliff are we talking about here? And then, ooh, what do? I guess I can use the castle gate to be the tunnel entrance. We might be able to make this work, actually. It'd be a little bit weird, but... Alright, so how much cliff are we talking about here? And then this whole cul-de-sac thing starts down here instead. Because what I have to think about is, like, if the impression is just to simply make it seem like the trucks are going into tunnels and leaving, which of course means they're driving into the ocean, but so, like, I realize that my thought process isn't perfect either. But, like, I don't need a lot of cliff to give that impression, but if I do a nice big solid cliff, we could have some stuff going on top of the cliff, so that's something I have to think about. And then, like I said, I kind of already announced it in a way. I am going to bring 2 more player accounts onto this island, so Phala will not be the only player account. I'm sorry, Phala. Wow, that took me back. Faith will not be the only player account on this island. I'm going to bring Zelda and Link to the island, so their houses could go on top of this cliff and be some kind of business thing. That could also work. That could also work. So then it's like, well, how much cliff do I want? Because what am I trying to build on top of the cliff now? Live check, everybody. Make sure you are live on YouTube. Hover over your browser. If you are on mobile, go ahead and tap your screen. Look for that little live icon just above, just like in the bottom corner of the screen. And see if it's red or white. And make sure you are in real time with me on the stream. Underwater tunnels are a thing. Are they? Are they? Do they do that in Australia now? Underwater tunnels? Okay. Thank you for supporting my delusions, by the way. Okay, how much cliff? How much cliff? How much cliff? You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because all I need to figure out, because we're working on the neighborhood, gosh darn it. All I need to figure out is this lower edge of the situation. So I can build my houses from here. If it's tile-based, how does elevation work? You build your cliffs in the same dimension of tile, but like you can't use a custom design code on the side. So basically codes just, you have to be flexible with them because you can't get perfect coverage in terms of design codes. But that's how you build in this game. You will do a tile of land or you do a single tile of water. So imagine I want to make a lake, which has happened before. It takes like 15,000 days because you have to build your lake one tile at a time. And then, what's really fun is if you want to build multiple levels of cliffs, which you can do 2 functional levels, meaning this level I can put items on top of, and then 1 more level on top of this I could put items on top of. I would have to build out a side, a bit of support, basically. This is the water tool. So there would be an outer edge to every level of cliff. I can probably show. Show, don't tell. So this, I kicked up my coast, not what I was trying to do. So you have to have this tile's worth of clearance on the lower foundational cliff to build another cliff on top of it. So that makes things a little bit wonky too. So yeah, tiles, you just kind of have to live with it. At least we got the new movement, that's helping. Or it makes no sense to me. I don't understand how it helps. I think the concept is that it's supposed to keep, like, make your character... What is it, L? Yeah. It's supposed to keep you, like, facing very... Like, instead of being at an angle or something and then, like, doing... So, like, I think I understand the concept. But doing this while you're using terraforming tools is the most unintuitive thing I think I've ever tried to do. It's very, very weird. Also, I feel like she's getting a good workout. I messed with it for like 5 seconds and I was like, oh, this still doesn't guarantee that I'm building or demolishing the way I want to. Anyways, life is hard. Let's do this. We're just not used to it yet? That could be true as well. Or it could be like the new map in RTM and how I can't understand forward progression, like in a direction. I cannot comprehend because of the way the levels have broken up all of the sections into tiny little tile sections. So instead of having my big flat map where I could understand I'm on one side of the map and I need to get to the other, now everything's in its own chunk of tile when you like filter through your location. So like my brain does not comprehend the RTM map now. It was better the way it was before, in my opinion. Because once you found out where the staircases were, levels weren't that confusing. Like, once you knew where the staircases were, you knew how to get up and down. I don't know why it was such a big deal. Everybody's different. Everybody needs different things. Okay, so if my cliff... Actually, let's keep this out. If my cliff is going to absorb the road entirely... Which I kind of think it should, unless the sidewalk should come around the outside. We have something kind of, in our DLC of this game, which is called Happy Home Paradise, we have a system that's kind of like that. So should the cliff absorb the sidewalk and everything too? Basically, I just need to know how far out this cliff needs to go. Because I need to put... Okay, hold on. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's just do it. Let's just do it, because we're here and we've got to do it anyway. And then these guys, how many tiles are they on? Just 3, right? Yeah, that's 3 tiles. Okay. And then this is sidewalk. And then what I think I would do... there is a curve to the landscape. Yeah, if I run vertically, it does a nice planet effect. Yeah. Okay, where's my... I think I have a castle gate I can grab. Test this theory. Look at all the stuff, you guys. Order bots. It's so nice to be able to use them again. It's so nice. Because I have 9,000 inventory slots and I have 1,000 items. And that is absurd. That is absurd. Okay, so here's how I would do this. To create this tunnel is I would put the gate there. And then I was thinking I would put a tower, but that doesn't make sense because this is now... This isn't a structure, really. How do I want to do this? Nope, wrong one. Yeah, my husband is astounded. He's astounded at how many hours I have put into this game of just doing stuff tile by tile by tile. He does not understand how that could be like satisfying gameplay for anyone. You can do custom designs for a few other customizable items in the game. We have, well, you can do outfits first of all. So like these patterns, I'm gonna regret this, but basically, oh, no, do it. You can wear them, or you can use them in your house as like wallpaper, or you can put them on fabric upholstery on furniture. So designs and tiles codes can be used for that as well. And then we have like some cutout standy things. We have some like decorative items that you can apply custom designs to as well, but they are all flat tile designs that will apply to a different like base in the game, different item base in the game. But when you design it, it would just be a single tile. Even the clothes and stuff. What am I trying to do? No! Just do this. Just do this. Okay, so we could do this. The outdoor table pine tree safe shuffler. Give me... I know how we could kind of hide this. Give me some street lamps. Give me some plants. Topiaries are kind of everywhere. So we could do those. That's fine. Give me these. This is just, I'm just playing here. Like how to make this make sense and not look so awkward. So the street light could come out like this. Actually, I'd probably pull it forward. And then put... Maybe I should reverse that. No, I feel like the light should go. Where is it? Do it. Okay. It's not an outhouse, no. You could use it as a decorative thing. I've used it on a campsite before as like a storage shed. But this is actually an inventory, so like we don't have a bag. Like I'm wearing a bag, but it's just apparel. We don't have like pocket inventory. This closet gives us access to all of our inventory, and we can take it with us anywhere on the island. And it's actually a recent development in terms of this game, which has been out for 6 years. The wooden storage shed was the second stage of gaining inventory access easier. Okay, so yeah, we can pull this off. We can pull this off. That doesn't look bad. And then I could do like a tree or something right here. Oops, wrong shovel. We could do something here. Oh, wait. Here's the problem. The stupid... I can't do this vertically, you guys. I can't build a cliff vertically because I have to have this clearance tile, which does not support the illusion of a tunnel. Because to build this to full height, I have to leave a gap on the side. That's why it only works in the vertical format. So if I was doing this vertically, you wouldn't even see that that extra tile is sitting there. That makes me really sad because I almost had this. I almost had this. So this is how my people who know the game know what I mean, I think. But for the sake of Thunder, here's my dilemma now. And I have to build enough to show you. Good lord. Alright, do I have a ladder? Of course I don't. But I have an outhouse. Did I pick it up or no? Yes, I did. Put that down. Put it down! Storage shit. Nope. I need my ladder. Where in the world is my ladder? Am I blind? Did I craft my ladder into something else? I am so confused right now. You are Thunder. Play more games, damn it. Play more games. Just wait till we get to Forbidden West. You're gonna be so lost. Okay. I need... You can't? No, I didn't drop it, I don't think. Don't you need to craft a ladder to do like a ladder building kit or whatever that you put on a cliff? Don't you have to sacrifice a ladder for that? Am I making that up? I know you are cursed. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't have like dates in my head, but I think I know how the transition's gonna happen. Alright, craft a ladder. I feel like you might have to turn it into something. I'm not sure. Because I wouldn't put it down. The only thing that might have happened is when we went to visit my dream address last time we played, and we went to the Halloween place, and I picked up a vaulting pole. There is a slight chance that I drop, but like it's so unnatural to drop a thing in this game. It's not like you do it accidentally. So I don't think I dropped it anywhere. Yeah. I think I must have. Okay, so here's the dilemma. I can't build a cliff on top of this cliff like I was explaining earlier. There has to be a clearance tile of cliff to support another level of cliff above it. So, looking at this as a horizontal structure, looking at it at a forward POV, which is our only option, this gap is glaring and it's so obvious that this is not a tunnel that a truck is driving through. And other than, I'm trying to think of any way, and like the cliff, you can't mesh items into cliffs or cliffs into items. So there's no way to like take out a tile of cliff and then push the gate all the way into it. Like none of this meshes, it just stands next to itself. Or each other, rather. So like there is no solution. So I cannot build a tunnel in a horizontal format. It has to be vertical for the illusion to work. That is devastating. That is devastating. My only other option is to actually build walls, which we did again for the train station. And I could build a cliff inside of the walls to then put things on. How much do I want to fight for this? This is just not. This is just not gonna work. Okay, so what I could do is what I'm saying. This is why the music is supposed to be so soothing, because you get so frustrated. Excuse me, what you can and cannot do. Okay, so a wall. No, you don't carry anything with you when you dream? Yeah. I didn't think I dropped it anywhere. I think it might have gotten absorbed into a DIY. I can do this. So basically build a structure around a cliff that is like the but like guys. Guys, what do I do? Do I have another wall in my pockets? I have another gate. We'll use the gate as a wall. We'll pretend. The ladder setup kit will consume a ladder if you make one. Ooh. I can't imagine what ladder kit I made. Oh, you know what it was? I probably made it for Captain. It was probably a recipe for shipping or whatever. So I can build another building that has this. Really? I think you have enough space. I think you're being dramatic. I think you're being dramatic. And this kind of like, that gate is so narrow. That's really funny, actually. That's a funny visual. It's like these trucks do not fit through here. So obviously this would be a solid wall. And then we could have like a truck leaving and a truck coming or whatever to complete the impression. But does it make sense to build a cliff inside of it, or should I just have a road that's just encased in castle walls all the way to the edge? Because I still have the problem of needing the support tile in here. So what do I do? Like cover that with hedges? Because I was thinking we could break into the, like we could interrupt the wall at some point, put like an incline and still access this cliff as a cliff, you know what I mean? But like, what do we think? Does this make sense, or should I try to do a vertical tunnel instead? If the trucks aren't near the cliff, does it really matter? What doesn't really matter? Like, I don't think that looks bad. Cursed, I'm just entirely lost now. What do you mean? So if I made a cliff vertically, the height and width of things not matching. If the trucks aren't near the cliff. So you mean the cliff not matching? Or do you mean the truck not actually fitting through the gate? That doesn't matter. The truck not actually physically being able to fit through the gate does not matter, no. If that's what you're talking about, no. It's just funny to be like, oh, we were really trying to make that happen? So, like, okay. That's not gonna work for me. Having that giant gap here, it does matter because whether or not there's a truck here, that part, okay, yeah, that I'll not go on about. You guys understand why it doesn't make sense to have a cliff that has a giant gap, a gate, and then a second level. Because, right. You guys get the problem, right? Now, if we do a vertical cliff that goes up and down and not left to right, I can do 2 levels. And this tile of support cliff you won't even see because you'll be seeing it from a front-facing POV. So there's no gap, there's no visible gap between the bottom layer and the top layer. No, there wasn't enough space for that cursed. The way things were laid out originally. I made coffee. I haven't made coffee in months. That sounds crazy to me. I thought you just got a new machine or like a new blend or you figured out some magic and you haven't been drinking coffee, making coffee at home. Poor thing. She's so busy. Okay, so if you're looking at it from this angle, which you would be if the tunnel is vertically structured, you do not see the gap. And then even when you angle down as far as you can in the game, you still can't see the gap at the front. And then if you put your tiles down. I haven't been home when I want coffee, so I just buy it, and if it's too hot at home, I drink other types of caffeine that are cold. Oh yeah, you guys are in your summer months, I have to remember that. Ma buy it. I'm like, what do you mean it's too hot for coffee? What do you- turn your heat down. Sorry, ignorant American. I forgot. I forgot the whole world isn't America, my bad. Oh, I didn't line this up well. My bad. Goodness. Barjon. It's almost done. My example. It's just an example. It's just an example. Stop it. Alright, so. This cliff, imagine it's deeper. There's other stuff going on. It just looks like there's a road going into the cliff. That's what it looks like. Because you can't see the gap in the front because of the vertical format. The vertical layout. So this is, I built this whole thing just to make a point. The whole thing just to make a point. So you don't have to worry about it. You can just set this all up, and when you come up here, and I could decorate it and make it like a boardwalk kind of situation up here on this upper level with like fencing and streetlights and all kinds of cute stuff, you would just get the impression of the road disappearing into like underneath the cliff and going away. So this is why I stand by my vertical layout for a tunnel build. However, I'm not hating the concept because this is like the train station again, like we did on the last island. I'm not against building a castle structure. Probably not this big. I would probably maybe start it like out like here for these trucks to drive into, because I kind of like the visual style of seeing the opening, having the two lights and the hedges, because this detail here is what you'll lose when you can't see the front at all. So like, if we put a gate here, I kind of like how that looked, just aesthetically. Okay, so you will see, if we do a gate, you will see that there's a gap. Of course you will. Because now we're drawing attention to the gap. So let's put a truck. and you're gonna see it from the top, so I'm gonna look at it from the top. It's a slow game, I know. So yeah, if we do the gate and everything, we lose it, because it highlights what the problems are. So, I'm actually leaning towards doing a horizontal tunnel, but a building instead of a cliff. Put it on the level above. But then it'll be too tall, won't it? What will that look like? What will that look like? Just like a really high opening? Is that all it looks like? A really high opening? I don't know. I still feel like it highlights the gap. But it shouldn't, because it's right up against this top cliff, so I don't know why I still feel like there's a space between. I actually don't understand why that feels that way. Huh. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of like having the decor out here. Yeah, not a bad thought, but for some reason it still feels like there's a gap even though there isn't. That's so weird. All right, you guys. I think I figured that out. So, let's figure out what we came here for. Which is actually this whole process has to start over. Okay, so that would be, let me see if I can do this without doing it over. So if this is my fence line for the house like it originally was, it'll kind of come this way. And it'll go this way. And if I want 3 tiles because of symmetry, now that's not what, that doesn't make any sense to do it like that. 2, 3. OMG. Thank you, Cursed, for reminding the people. Yeah, that's not 3 tiles out, that's 2 tiles out. Okay. I can do this, you guys. So for 3 tiles from the corner to have space around the house. I know. It's because I have like and sub on the screen at all times that I was like, I don't want to have commands for it to. I feel like people just be bombarded with like, sub, sub, sub. Because I literally have animations already on the screen, so I don't want to put it in the chat as well. I feel like that's too much. Alright. Do I really have 41 people watching? Bless your hearts. Help. Bless your hearts and help. Okay, so here's where my house would start. 2, 3, 4. The abrupt music change. Gotta love it. 3, 4. So this is a house. There's my clearance. And then I still want clearance to the front. But with a cul-de-sac, how does that work? Because I won't be able to put a fence on the front, will I? Because it's a cul-de-sac and it's angled. So that doesn't even work as a concept. So, we would have to do... Here's my clearance for the house. It's kind of far. OMG. I have to stop saying that. That's my exclamation of choice. Okay, that's too close. Or is it? How do I figure out how How do I figure it out? Okay, I think it just needs to go over 1, and I think it'll be fine. You do say cheese and crackers when you're being PG. It's true. I say OMG like a millennial in high school. OMG. I remember cheese and crackers. I remember cheese and crackers from our joint RTM campaigns. I heard that a lot. A whole lot. A whole lot. The next question is, are all the 40 real people, or are you guys running your burner account? Oh my gosh. Don't. There's some questions that should not be asked. Hello, Don. Hello, knees. Alright. Now is the house too far from the cul-de-sac? From the sidewalk. This is the outside of the sidewalk. I feel like it lines up with the... but is it... I don't know. I don't have a burner account. I hear that in my head all of the time. Okay, and then I've got to figure out... You're welcome. How to make this road deep enough. And it'd probably be easier to just do it from the middle where stuff is straight on. So 2, 3, 4 is what needs to happen. And then I can do this middle bit, which will probably determine like how much I want to put in the middle, decoratively speaking, will probably determine. That's a lot. How far I go with it. Okay, so let's do this. Faith's common utterance was, "Where the heck am I?" Did I say that a lot? I don't know if I said that a lot. I don't know where I am. Cursed, come rescue me. How? Wait, what? I feel like that's incorrect. I feel like that's incorrect. Wait. Oh yeah, because it's got to be the road. That's why. Oh my gosh. Moment. Moment. Wait, but they still... The tiles in the middle still punch out. Am I doing this wrong? Oh, the slow walking, yes. Pacing around in a circle waiting for R and I to stop fuffing around organizing chests. What's supposed to go... Yeah, it doesn't look terrible, I guess, but like the other bit isn't gonna have it. I don't regret it either. And I mean, in my own game on my own time, I spent tons of time organizing. That's so strange. I did this wrong. I forgot that I wanted 2 tiles of sidewalk. Where did this fossil come from? Was this here the whole time, or did that just pop up? I swear that just popped up. That hasn't been here the whole time, has it? Because I have not noticed it. Okay. Alright, and then if we did... Okay, how many tiles is that? Hold on, hold on, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's very narrow. Is that what I want, or do I want this to be longer? Do you know what I mean? I don't want the angles to be longer, and I want the sides to be even. So I guess it is going to be kind of a short little circle. Like, not that large. Okay, but for this to equal 4, you know what will help me is if I just put all the tiles down and then I fit the appropriate pieces together. That's what's gonna help me do this. It's been there the whole time? Where did this come from? That has not been here the whole time. Okay, because then 2 tiles of sidewalk. Wow, this code is so impressive though. Can we take a moment and appreciate the code? Like this 3D effect. How do people design this? I don't even want to know. Lunatics. Lunatics who just get it. Probably people like Thunder who like understand the difference between isometric and 3D and all these other dimensional questions. Which I for sure don't think about or understand. I'm like, I don't know what you mean. It's 3D. What do you mean? People understand dimensions. Alright. Alright. 2 tiles. 2 tiles. Are we good with this tiny little cul-de-sac? Let's see how much room we end up having in the middle for decoration. It doesn't have to be huge. I don't have a requirement. I'm really just trying to end the street in a coolish way. So my brain, 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? It does have to be a tile wider. It has to be 1 tile wider. Because I need to have 4 tiles of street come off of the middle. Oh, it needs to be 2 tiles wider. Wait. That's 4. Alright. Which means, hold on. Does this need to go down then? To make it wider so it's not bumping up against the house? So lose a layer, push it down so it can get wider. Oops. So does it need to be 2 tiles wider? I'm so confused. Somebody help me. Do it for me. What if I could build a side hustle building dope islands for other people? You think somebody would pay for that? That'd be hilarious. Not me, obviously. Not me, obviously. It needs to be wider because I need 4 tiles of street. I need 4 tiles of street, basically. Coming down the sides and going across the back. So this needs to be wider so that enough street tiles are happening. But no, this is gonna have to go down because I need 2 tiles of sidewalk. So actually, I think I need to widen it. But that means the house needs to go over there, but I don't. This isn't working. Hold on. It just needs to go over to the left. It needs to get wider this way. Whoops. Okay, so we started with 4 tiles. 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's just go ahead and keep doing this. I just don't know how to know exactly how far over it needs to go. Oops. Okay, so if we're doing, don't do that. If we're doing this, this is gonna be, okay, so that's 4 tiles in the middle, right? No, that's 3. This is 4. So from top to bottom, 4. I don't think I'm doing this right. I need to orientate myself with these real quick. Yeah, I just need to flip the tile. It's just facing the wrong direction. Okay. It needs to be this one. There we go. Actually, it needs to be the one with the road. Whatever, I'll fix it. Okay. So that's 4 tiles down. So then my middle piece, because it has to have a middle piece. It can't not have a middle piece. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still not even. If we do like a 3 by 3 tile in the middle. To be my middle bit. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles of road. 4 tiles of road top to bottom. 2, 3, 4. This tree is a problem. Okay, so that's how wide it needs to be. Does that make sense, Cursed? I couldn't fit like a decent square in the middle and still have 4 tiles of street coming off of it, as narrow as it was when I started. Because now it's how many tiles across? But it's also, this isn't even, because this is 3 matches up with the 3 on the top, and then 2 on the outside, and then 3 on the outside of the other one. So that's confusing as to why this... Oh, because I'm not doing this correctly. Hold on. I gotta finish. This is why. So actually, this might not be right. Hold on. I thought I had it. I gotta build this sidewalk properly, and then we'll know. And then we'll know if we have it or not. Yes. Yes? So 3 in the middle, 2 on the... Okay, yep, now we're balanced. Now we match. Oh, now I can sleep at night. Actually. Oh no! This isn't right. Wait, why? Why doesn't this become 2 oh, it's gotta go out 1 more. So I can have 2 tiles of sidewalk on the outside of 4 tiles. Oh my god. It's gotta go out 1 more. But it's gotta go out on the other side. Because... Well, I guess if I'm only putting houses... I'm not putting houses all the way around it, Cursed. I'm just gonna put like 2 at the top. I'm not doing the whole thing where there's... I don't have the bandwidth for that. Forgive me. I'll put like 2 at the top, but I'm not gonna wrap this cul-de-sac in houses. Stop it. So do I need to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Oh my gosh, Curse is throwing numbers at me. As if that's gonna help. And not just make me more confused. I love your graphing brain. I just can't track with it. Hold on. Hold on. It's gonna make sense. I think. No, am I breaking it? I know the middle has to come up now. But I have to have two tiles on the outside. I need 4 tiles of road and 2 tiles of sidewalk. So if I just do this and build off of those parameters, I should be able to figure out the outside edge by just doing it. By just doing it. Yeah. No. This way. I'm just broadening it. I'm just pushing it out a little bit more. This is where the angled parts get annoying because you won't have 2 tiles. It will look a little different, but it will be real. Yeah, I'm okay. This is not the same as this, and I accept it. Yeah. Right. You can't win them all. You can't win. You gotta do the best you can. You just can't win them all. All right. Give me the correct tile, please. So the middle part just needs to move up now, because now this is 5 tiles of street instead of 4. So to balance that out and get my 4 tiles of road all together and 2 tiles of sidewalk all together. This. And I wish I just knew how to do this efficiently from the start, but trial and error. Trial and error. So this will move up, but just up. And that's it. The sides will stay the same. This is where the angle... Oh, I just read that. This is where the angle parts get annoying. Alright, here we go. And I guess I should dig up this thing finally. I remember fighting with it hard when I was doing the wooden path I used all over my tropical retirement village. It was so hard. I used that path in that configuration as well. I actually feel like it's a little bit easier than this, because you just have the outside border and then the inside wood. This is like a bunch of edges and different pieces, but the concept, yeah, definitely. Concept is just as difficult. Okay. So I need to decide how far down this is going. I mean, I have 3 tiles in the middle, and that feels like what I should have. So does that mean I need 4 tiles of street down underneath as well? To make it, quotes, even though it's going to pour out into an actual street. So, how do I just did it on the top. So this shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Keyword shouldn't. Keyword shouldn't. Now I'm just trying to figure out how deep I have to make the sides. I mean, it just needs to be the same, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. And then I should be able to start angling from here. How many did I have? Still 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, but this has to be 4 tiles. 4 tiles across. 2, 3. Ooh. This is a problem. This is a problem. It's a problem. Because now I need 4 tiles of street to come out of this. And that it won't be centered. So does this middle part... No, it doesn't need to be bigger. Or smaller. Does it? Why is this so hard? Why is it so hard? Maybe you just have an island in the middle of the whole thing. Maybe you call them pedestrian... Or maybe you call them pedestrian refugees over there? An island on an island? What are you guys talking about? What are you talking about? No, same thing, Faith. Same thing. There you go. It's gonna be 3 tiles if I do it. Oh my gosh, what? Do I misunderstand my situation? Because now I'm thinking, in order for it to be 4 tiles off of the cul-de-sac to go all the way down, I need to make the middle 4 tiles across, so the whole thing needs to get bigger again. However, I guess if I push it all over one to the left, it'll balance out. Like if all of the tiles change. Yeah, you're not doing it how I pictured it. I don't know what you mean by that. I need an even amount of street going all the way around. Is that crazy? Am I crazy for that? Okay, so to have 4 tiles, yeah, it's just got to go over another one, I think. I think it just has to go over again. So that there is a middle that is 4 tiles wide that the road can shoot out of. You're not doing a cul-de-sac, you're doing a circle. I don't know what that means. A cul-de-sac is a circle. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, what's the... Okay, well, what's the problem? I need to let the road be way narrower? Or I need to not have sidewalks? There's sidewalks on cul-de-sacs. I'm so confused. I don't understand what you mean this isn't a cul-de-sac. Granted, I've never lived in a neighborhood with one. I've just seen them. I've driven on them. I thought I knew what it was. Okay, this one. And then this one. And then I wouldn't be coming back in at the bottom. I'd be doing essentially a giant upside down U-turn. You wouldn't be coming back in at the bottom. Okay. A cul-de-sac. So, okay, so are you saying the street would be horizontal to it and not vertical to it? Is that the disconnect? Because I'm thinking of like a road that has no outlet going all the way up and then there's houses and so you have to do the circuit and come back. Like we have that in the States. So how do you get in the cul-de-sac if there's no street coming off of it? You drive over a solid barrier of sidewalk? I'm so confused how you wouldn't be coming out of the bottom. Coming out at the bottom. Oh, my brain. No, don't do that. Do this. Like, to get in and get out, you have to go on the road. I'm trying to figure it out in my brain. You're just giggling now? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm a crazy person. Alright. That goes there. We just need to push the whole thing over one more. Okay. Is this gonna work? Is this gonna work now? Okay. 4 tiles of road. Because now there's 4 tiles in the middle. Oh, excuse me. Okay, yeah. And then 2 tiles of sidewalk. So this is gonna just come off here. So then, this side. Does it? Does it make any kind of sense? I do have to say, I'm probably not going to change it because I've spent so much time on it. This does feel extremely wide. Oh, and you know what I really need to do? I need to put edges on this so it is curved also. Ah! I'd be inclined to put a house on those opposing corners too. You mean on the bottom? So like Yeah, you want 2 houses on the top. Technically, I could fit 3 because of how big this thing has gotten. So I could do 3 houses across. And then, you mean put a house down here angled, in a sense? And a house down here angled, in a sense? Which I guess if I do 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 around the cul-de-sac. Oh, but then it'll be uneven going down the street. There'll be like 3 on one side and 2 on the other. That's something I gotta think about too. Because for some reason, we have to have 10 villagers. Wait a minute. Try again. Now I'm doing it upside down. I have no idea what I'm doing. From the other direction. From the other direction. There we go. Which actually, does that mean... Yeah. Okay, let me do this part and then I'll fix it. And then I'll fix it. Oh, wrong side. Alright, cool. Now we just fill in the inside. Everything's fine. I gotta get this tree out of here, though. Well, okay, and then I can fix this to make more sense as well. All right. Okay. We built something. It's not a cul-de-sac, it is a cul-de-sac. It's open for debate. We built it though. It's done. Through much trial and error, I have a consistent amount of streets, four tiles wide of street and 2 tiles-ish, not exactly on the angles, but 2 tiles of sidewalk as well. That's what I was looking for. I just need to get this tree out of here, and things will feel almost complete in these terms. Okay. And then my street will continue to be 4 tiles wide, going all the way down. Excuse me, Tulin. Houses will flank both sides of the street, and then we will have it turn and match up with this street coming off of the airport. But I might build out of this. I might push this away from the airport a little bit, give a little more clearance, do a little more in between the airport and the street, but we'll see. We shall see. But we actually accomplished quite a bit today. So we built this, which is exciting. I think I'm gonna build the structure because I just really like how this looks aesthetically with the lights and the plants and the arch for a tunnel concept. So I'm just gonna build I'm just gonna push it. I'm gonna push it further to the left because it doesn't need to be that much empty space, taking up this much big empty space. And then we'll just have the street. I don't even know if these are lined up actually. Yeah, they are because I did the sidewalk first. So these streets will just pull all the way across here. This will go a little bit further over to the right, go into the tunnel. So I know what I'm doing with that. So that's just a matter of construction. Also a matter of order botting to get all of those parts and pieces to build a structure. And I think it's gonna work. And then we have this back part of the neighborhood. And so now I just have to decide how to make this work. If I do 4 houses, 1 on each angled corner, that will give me 3 on each side of the street going down, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that might be the symmetry we settle for. So I'll do a house off of this angle like I've mapped out here. I will do another house instead of this cliff off this angle here. I will do one right here. And I will do a house right here. So we'll do 4 around the cul-de-sac. We'll get real decorative and cute with everything else. And then I can do 3 houses down each side of the street, continuing to go vertically. Yeah, I think that'll work. I wish I don't want a double path because like who has the time? I kind of wish I could see on the map how this actually plays out, but yeah. It's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. I think it will work. So I just need to, what is that, 1 tile from the bottom? To start my nope. Here. To start my 3 tiles of clearance for the house. On this side. I think that'll match. I'm not gonna be able to see it on the map, but yeah, so I'll map out my houses and get those moved. And then I'll keep building my street further down, and then we'll do our connection. It is all just road, but it's gonna get decorated. There'll be stuff going on. It'll be more exciting very soon. It'll be more. Are those at the entrance meant to line up? Hold on 1 second. So I can visualize what you're talking about. I need to grab... At the entrance? You mean here? Oh, I see. Yeah, they are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why isn't this working? Did I just do too many tiles? There's supposed to be 7. I think this side needs to come further down. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Thank you for catching that. Thank you for catching that. Yeah, this has to go down 1 more tile. All the times I've pushed the perimeter out, I missed that step. We've just pushed the outside out too much, and now I missed a tile. All good, all good, all good. Thank you, Ara. You've come down further with the angle on the right than the left, right? Yep, I didn't count. I counted the 4 up for some reason. I don't know. I started counting in a different direction. Didn't make any sense. I wasn't sure if it was intentional. You know better than that. Yeah. You know better than that. Definitely not intentional. then I have that one going. Wait, so does that mean... Oh no. My brain, hold on. Does that mean... Oh, no, no, no. Everything's fine. Okay. Whew. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Oh, I almost panicked. I'm like, wait! This isn't working right. Everything's fine. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. Easy fix. The drama. Alright, there we go. Ara caught it. Alright, and then, yeah, so I'll have sidewalk and street going vertically down. Everything's gonna be fine. I need to break something because I'm so stressed out. And I'll get stung and it's fine. Because Ara has the skill to catch these things. I do not. I have tried to bust out the net and catch those things so many times. It does not work for me. Can't tell you why. It just doesn't. It's not in the cards. Yay! Yay! And then we've got to do something really cute in the middle. Are you going to put the inside corner pieces on the angle bits at the front too? The inside corner pieces on the angle bits at the front. Do I have those? If I understand what you're saying. This here? Is that what you're saying? Ah! Yeah. Yeah. I hadn't gotten there yet. I hadn't gotten there yet. Exactly that. Okay, good. I was like, wait, what do you mean? Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. And then I had to think about it. I was like, do I even have... Did I grab those tiles? Yes, I did. Here you go, friend. This is so much better. My only concern, I guess, is that I wouldn't be able to put any flowers or anything here, but I mean, life goes on. I can always put potted plants or something, so there we go. There we go, all better. Ara would have twitching if you'd left them. She would have been twitching if I'd left them. Sorry, friend. Sorry, sorry, sorry. I fixed it. Okay. Is that everything? Did we get everything? So here's my dilemma with this corner. Is that I want the piece that has the shaded edge on the left of the street, but I also want this to be flush. But do you see how there's a gap? Which one is worse? Do you think the visual of having the edge solid is more impactful than having the shadow of the street? I think it might be. Because that's why those are not done that way, because I'm trying to get the shaded outer corners of the street there. You can barely see the gap. Yeah, it's pretty subtle. It's pretty subtle. You don't think the shadow is needed on that side? That's the whole point of the shadow, though. Is that it's on the side. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Oh, and I need to put them here, too. Oh my gosh, poor Ara. Look at all these little gappies I'm leaving everywhere. For no reason, because I have the tiles to fill them. Thank you for sharpening my, my visual instincts. There we go. Is that it? Did I do them all? Everything nice and smooth. Oh, okay. Let's put my castle wall over here to make myself feel better. Nope. The wall, please. Nope. There we go. Woo-hoo. Alright. We're gonna build a building. I'm gonna get all this code up off the ground. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna call it. We are just half an hour over the 2-hour mark. Poor Faith giving into Ara's demands every once in a while. I acquiesce. Which Kathleen hasn't gotten one lately. Kirsta's gotten one with the narrow dirt paths between the bunny day trees. Ara got one with her little corner tips. Kathleen needs one. Kathleen needs to come up with a really good idea. This looks better too. Honestly, this gray sidewalk instead of the white one that I had before, it looks a lot better with the castle. I know it adds more gray to the situation, but I think I will put a custom design code underneath the fence. Either a little dirt circle or some kind of greenery accent. Do I have anything like that currently? No, everything I have is like dirt attached to it. I do have the 3-leaf clover. That'll fluff that out a bit and make that a little bit cuter. Put an edge to this. Oh, excuse me. Exactly when that will be, I have no clue. Lucky you said that. I was about to say never for me. Cursed, you got one. You got one. You got one. Alright. I'm gonna call it a win. Progress is progress. We've got the neighborhood started. We've got a destination for our shipping trucks. So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of building it. Alright, I'm gonna sign off here. With my poor swollen little eyeball. It's so sad. Never again, Cursed. Everyone gets one in their lifetime. You get one in your lifetime. Oh my goodness. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everybody who has been watching, lurking, hanging out. I appreciate the views so much. You guys are helping us get closer and closer to monetization, which is a big goal for me now, so I appreciate it. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Chaotic is a strong word because it never really got frantic, but a little disjointed live stream for us, a little disjointed building and design. But this is so much a part of the experience of this game, is figuring it out, right? Trying to figure it out, a little bit of trial and error, and as you build things, as you go, you start to get inspired, and then it's just gonna take off from there. So yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out for a little bit of silence, a little bit of weirdness. Always grateful. I'm just being relatable, right? I'm just being a real person. I'm a real person with real struggles in this game, okay? You're welcome, Ara. Poor ACNH Faith. I know, she's so busted up. That's when you clip it. I know, I don't know if we're gonna have any clips from this one, but I'll go back through and I'll see. Thank you to Cursed, Ara, Kathleen, Thunderstriken, for being in the live chat, keeping me company, hanging out, giving me advice, telling me that I'm crazy, that I don't know what a cul-de-sac. I'm just kidding. Thank you guys for hanging out. I always love seeing you here, and get excited because Monday is going to be a birthday stream, and it's going to be something special. I don't know what all it's going to entail just yet. I have a lot of planning to do, but get excited because that's going to be a thing. And thank you to all the VOD watchers. If you guys have made it through 2.5 hours of this, bless your hearts. Bless your hearts and thank you. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. Just drop a like. It's painless. It's practically effortless. It's painless. It's free. Drop a like on the stream for me. That will help YouTube know that it should show my content to more people when they're searching for Animal Crossing or other things. And subscribe to the channel if you think you're going to come back for more. You want to see what happens with this island in the end, because it's going to be epic or something. It's going to be great somehow. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. You're real? I thought you were just pixels. I do. I live in the computer monitor. Yeah, I live inside of YouTube. You guys are ridiculous. All right. Appreciate you all. Have an excellent rest of your weekend. Happy weekend, everybody. You're the best. Kirsch, thank you for my birthday present. I'm very excited to get that and put it on the desk along with Ara's amiibo gifts and all of the other fun little trinkets that I have now to support my nerddom. And yeah, appreciate that so much. Thank you. Happy birthday to me, because I'm just such an adult. I'm gonna go. You guys take care. Until I see you again. Bye!